Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be playing a Cosmoteer and we'll be starting a new game. So for those of you who don't know what Cosmoteer is, it's basically a shipbuilding game with action in it, where you would basically fight other ships. And anyways, let's get into it. So I'm gonna be starting off with Model S, as is given a shield. Now, I'm somewhat debating whether I should do a Model M, as it does have more storage, starts off with more money, and you have a mining laser. But also, in this game, you also gotta think, is it good to fight with? In this case, it wouldn't really be, but it would have enough money to maybe attach a gun to a laser or two. But I've decided to go with Model S. Same firepower, same money, a little less storage, has a shield to defend, and you got 2 laser cannons. Anyways, I'll be playing on these settings. I'll be playing on Captain Builder, and I will be playing with the Seed. Now, I also find it interesting that they have galaxy size, but they only have one option, which is standard. So I'm thinking that in the future we're going to add maybe a larger or smaller galaxies. But this game is still kind of a work in progress. So here we are, and we've spawned in, and you will spawn in with a station here next to you. So anyways, you can take these missions where basically once you defeat stuff, or for these they want you to deliver stuff to the station if you have it, or this one where you explore signals. And basically signals are the form of finding stuff, like telling you where something is. It can be up to an asteroid, to an enemy base, to a hyper beacon. Basically, can be anything. Anyways, I have accepted many quests, so let's go. So, exploration in this game can be a bit of a drag, so I'm glad we have this increased game speed, but it can also backfire on you if you don't catch an enemy and end up getting attacked. So if you don't see an enemy and you get attacked at, it could kind of kill you in the long run. Now, you can harvest ships, and it will basically give you materials to increase your capability of your ship. So basically it upgrades. Now you can upgrade, you can build new ships. I can add a laser here if I wanted, but I would still have to build the laser. I almost missed this bit. But yeah, hopefully by the end of this video, I can be able to, just try and get almost a new ship, or at least upgrade my ship. Because eventually, as the game continues, I will need more stronger ships. And as you can see here, I only have such a limited amount of space. But with multiple ships, I still have that space. It can just have more guns, or depending on what you're building. So I'm gonna try and go for just a straight fleet build, and just try and get as many ships as possible. Because it should help me out, and sometimes tactics are important, and it's not just click on an enemy and attack them. So we have this ship, alright? So if you press the space button, you can actually pause the game, and it does make it helpful to figure out where you're fighting. Now, what we want to do here is either attack the reactor core if they only have one, and it will attack the top. If you also take out your weapons, you're practically defenseless. And from what we can see here, we're using disruptors, which will nullify my shields and my guns, so I can't actually use them. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and shoot that top cockpit, because it has very little ammo. And he's dead. See, this game's pretty easy, depending on what you choose. So, now this blue stuff, it won't be important until a bit later in the game when we have to leave to a new galaxy. But it's basically used for a hyperdrive beacon somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, it's used for Vegas, and basically it allows you to jump galaxies. Alright, so let's take out this dude. So, I actually have a bit of experience in this game, but here I should try and take out this cannon, and then explode the ammo. And you see now this dude is practically defenseless there. So now I can harvest all the stuff. Now, if you're playing if you're starting off with a laser ship where it only has lasers, I suggest you right click here and then disable ammo, because that way you don't accidentally grab the leftover ammo if you manage to not destroy your ammo supply. But listen, I'm actually already out of storage space. So you can actually, if you didn't know, you can actually jettison materials. So I don't actually need this right now. I don't actually need this right now. So it will allow you to gather more resources. Now I'm kind of annoyed that they gathered the copper wire instead of the plates, because the plates are used to build the hole. But alright, so we have this asteroid here. You can't mine it, as you can see. So I'm just gonna put a marker right here and call it CRA. So basically that makes sure I know what asteroid it is and the size, because not all asteroids will be the same size. But it looks like we just found a base. Yeah. Now there are actually different factions of this game. Now you have the I forgot what they're called, the Cabal of Soul, which is what this faction is, and they basically specialize in energy weapons. Then you have the Monolith, which is like cannons. Same with the Fringe Resistance. They also spec into a bit of lasers too. We're kind of like the rebellion. We're kind of like the resistance, as they're called. And then you have the Centaur Imperium. You do not want to mess with these. They have high-power ships with nuclear bombs, to put it lightly. Really beefy ships, strong damage, like high damage, super strong weapons. You know, pretty much super deadly. Now, as I showed you, there is like a fame in this game. Ooh. So there's like a fame in this game, and it basically allows you to hire here. Why? Yeah, so I'm totally annoyed that that person just stopped manning the gun, because like it's pretty important. you have storage pods. They have like valuable materials, but like I don't know, like there's like this glitch, so you don't. Never mind. But like whenever I harvest them, there's usually this glitch where the materials get destroyed. So there is this uranium. It can be used to make enriched uranium, which is used to build the reactors, and I think something else. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's kind of pretty important to bail out reactor stuff. And as the reactors get bigger, they also become more explosive. So when you get a stronger reactor, it basically becomes a bigger bomb if destroyed. So it's not recommended to leave it out in the open. Alright. So we've managed to do a few missions, so we now can know where another station is. Now you can also hire a crew. It's not just like you build something and then all of a sudden you have a crew for it. You still gotta pay, along with blueprints for upgraded weapons. Now, what I need is like a storage ship, with just to store items. But I don't have the necessary stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy that because it will become useful later. So we're gonna go. So over here is you click on this and it shows you where you want the building square for your new ship. I mean, you just click on it and it builds you into, and it sends you into a build mode. Alright. So I'm gonna build this ship and I'll be right back. I'm building a thing, just building a thing. Will it work? Will it won't? Hopefully it will. I don't know what it will do, but maybe you will. I'm just building the good old thing. Still building. I'm generally surprised I'm still building here. Still building the thing. Building away. Just building the thing over and over again. I love building. Alright, I'm back with the cargo ship. Now, it is a pretty small ship right now. Here's the size comparison. It's pretty small, but it does have the same strength as my starship. So now let's transfer crew over. So in order to actually transfer crew, you just need to send one over, like just enough to man the cockpit, because then you can just hail the station that you're building at, and just hire the crew you need. It's pretty easy like that. I mean, you can just hire another. You can just hire the crew that you brought back. So I'm thinking about maybe buying something. I'm not really sure yet. I could possibly buy the mining laser or maybe the sensor ray. I mean, I could buy both right now, but also probably not. Like, I probably don't need them for such a small ship. Now, I'm not 100% sure which one is actually faster. So it could be that I have my cargo ship be the faster one, which could potentially mess me up. As if my cargo ship is faster, it most likely will be able to outmaneuver everything. I don't think it's faster, but Alright, time for combat. Now, I did actually add a shield, but I off-centered it so I could practice sword in there. Now, usually you want to have super high skill in your cargo ship, as long as it's like a really massive one, as you should use it to collect mine stuff. Maybe strap a mining laser to this. Mining lasers can also actually attack enemies. They'll just mine pieces. But they're actually really useful for when you're harvesting stuff. Now, if your ship ever gets damaged, you can just hit the repair all if you have the necessary materials. But you will also be able to select what you want repaired. Unfortunately for me, this is only a one-way hallway, so if two crew members go in the opposite direction, they will be slowed down. Unfortunately, it's not a massive journey. So we should go and contact the summer station, and then should be it for today. But yeah, let me know in the comments what I should name the ship, and what everyone has the most likes is what I'll name it. So, hopefully I can be able to make another episode by tomorrow. And anyways, people, have a great day.